Matron, take them away.
Okay guys, I'm just going to put a little trade on to back up the morning watch that I did earlier on. I've just triggered into Aussie JPY. Let me flick that over and I show you. Here it is here. If you're watching these videos, I often do back up what I say. You saw me do that yesterday, and I was selling this yesterday. I'm selling it again today. It has been pushing up and it's just triggered in, coming back down to the tops of these. Clip this, but let me just clear everything off a minute and I'll show you. Come out to the daily. What can we see? Boom, 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 boom. It hasn't stopped. It has just kept on rocking and rolling. Let us sort of zone this out somewhat. So if I put a fib on, I just want to fib off the last major drive, which was kind of here. Okay. I've got a zone of attraction right at the top. It's kind of there. I don't really want to go beyond that because what that's shown is an upper limit. All right, but likewise down at the bottom I can see where it can move to. Now what this does is it kind of highlights when I look down the chart, I can see where the framing points are. So there is the framing point, and sure enough it was a reaction zone. So how far is that away? Well, it means I'm going to have to sort of weather a storm up to about 40 pips if this isn't going to turn at this point. However, let me go back to daily a second. I just want to kind of highlight a couple of things. We can see this market has had an absolute stonking run. Now it went up, collapsed, 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 then just rattled away. Okay. Put a fib in from this point because we can see that clear as day. And then sure enough, it's highlighting a turning point. What I've just pulled out, which is here. So I'm going to drop in some fibs. Just rather than put loads of levels in, I just want to build this up with a fib. All right. What will the fibs show me? It will show me key turning areas. Well, shock, shock. We're coming into them now. All right. What we're doing here is we're framing the price. Everything's framed. All right. 4 hour. Now what can we see? Well, it's at the turning point. It's here. So I haven't really got that far to go. Not in the grand scheme of things. So it can come back down onto this. So this is the trading arena that I'm working in. Okay. Well, let's have a look at the hourly. See what's going on. It's starting to turn. Pull down. If it comes down to there, it gets me 200 quid off a fiver. I can live with that. I'm quite happy with that. So come down to 15 minutes. What can we see? Well, there was a major spike here running from the news. Came down, came up, it's collapsing. We can see it as we speak. Put the fib on. Cross. All the way up to the top. All right, got in a bit early, but I was using the basis of this to get in. But again, it was sound. Drop these in. Boom. These are just to highlight what's going on, guys. we go. Sorted. Now, if I'm aiming at the 50%, which I often do, it's here. So there's my target. 50%. It's all mapped out. See what's going on with it. Drop it into 5 minutes. There's my 5-minute chart. See, it's clean as day. Oh, what do we know? It's stalled bang on where I've put in. All I need to do is just manage this down. And you could just put it even down to there, sort of lowest point. And then as it goes through each one of these, we can just move the stop to there when it gets to here and stop down and so forth and so forth. But I think what we'll do, because I'm going to do a bit of set and forget today, I'm just going to leave it bang in the middle. There. And happy days. So that's my trade idea. That's what I'm doing. And again, it's just backing up a little bit what I said earlier on. Let's play it out. Catch you in a bit. Okay guys, I need the camera and the screens to do a bit of work. I'm going to leave this in the background. I still think it's fine. I have recently killed it out. That is there for £7. Fantastic. And it's now just reset, going back in with a push back down into these levels down here, which I'm quite happy with. This week is kind of holiday week, so I'm not really doing a great deal. All I'm doing is backing up what I say to you guys in morning call. When I come back off holiday, my office will be pretty much finished, and then I'll be going back at it again. Well, basically to fill my bank account up. So I'll be going at it, and I'll try and show you some of sort of the bigger trades that I use to stock up my wage. Because the beauty of trading is you can stock your wage up and then coast along just for a couple of months. Why? Because process over money. If you're going at money all the time, well, you're going to fail. It's as simple as that. Anyway, I'll come back to you when this trade is done. So guys, that was that. One of the beauties of having a smartphone is you can monitor in another room. And it's currently 7:15. Been a long old day. As I was talking about earlier on about being net positive, I don't want this to run any further than it has to. It's kind of done what I wanted it to, but it's been, let's just call it a bit testing. It's been a bit difficult. But when I came down back onto this level, I decided to close it out. And likewise with these markers here, you can just sort of see them on the other side. When I came back to these markers into the zone, it was time for me to just cut it out and get on with it, sort of thing. And that's what I've done. And it's now left me with that. So there's a few red marks, nothing to worry about, but I kept the sizes small so that it didn't crucify me. And it allowed me to operate relatively calmly. You know, it's a quid here, it's a quid there, sort of thing. Collectively they add up, which they did. It's like 260 quid. So, all right, it was a hard day and it took its time to get there. But it still paid me. And I've done quite a lot today. So, it's better. I mean, one of the downsides of sort of set and forget is sometimes you see an opportunity to get out and you miss it. And I did this afternoon. I could have got out quite well, but I didn't. Then the market rattled away. I analysed to see what was going on. My premise was still in place, so I decided to hold on to the trade. And a couple of hours later, we sorted. That's trading. It's just rinse and repeat and apply common sense to the markets. If it gets too much to bear, just bail. I mean, it didn't get too bad. It wasn't overly out of whack because I kept the position small, which allowed me to ride out the noise, which I knew was coming because I told you about that this morning. There wasn't any big major spikes, but there was a lot of ripples. So it would keep the market running. And because I knew that, I kept the position small. And that's that. So there you go, guys. If you're stuck, I'm easy found. Come along to the Discord. We'll make you most welcome. It's there 24/7 for you to talk amongst yourselves. We do a Zoom call every day with myself. And there's now in excess of 2,000 videos in there. And there's the full way of the scruff, which is the way that I trade and things that I look at. And hopefully it can help you. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.